to learn how to assemble a tilt table. It's simple and it's fast. Let's get started. I'll show you step by step how to put this together at home. Okay, you're going to get all of your parts. We're going to start with the long bolt, okay? We're actually going to grab our small lock washer. We're going to put that on first. Then we're going to take our medium washer, not the large ones, but the medium washer. We'll slide that on. Then we'll take our top assembly. We'll put that on the bolt. Then we're going to take the aluminum sleeve. We're going to slide that on the bolt. Then we're going to take one of our plastic pieces. This piece is actually cut to marry the ball, okay? You want that facing upwards when you slide it on, so it looks just like that on your first piece. Then you're going to take your ball and you'll thread it on. It's coming together fast. Okay, so I started the threads. I'll just take my 9/16 ratchet. You can use a crescent wrench, even a pair of pliers. I've tightened that up and I'm ready for the next step. Next, we're going to start our bottom assembly, okay? So I'm going to take my next plastic piece, and I know that this is going to marry the ball just like that, okay? The plastic's going to go just like that, so it locks in that ball so we can tilt and move at any direction in any degree that we want to. Okay, I'm going to take a bottom bracket, and I'm going to take one of my carriage bolts. Okay, there's the bottom bracket, and I'm going to drop that in just like that so that it locks into place. See how that carriage locks into place right there? Then I'm going to take my plastic assembly. I'm going to shove that through with the open end still that same direction. Then I'm going to take one of my You Got This spacers. I'm going to slide it on just like that. Now I'm ready to marry the ball and my two plastic pieces just like that. Now we'll take one of the large washers, slide it on, and finally a wing nut. Just start the wing nut. You don't need to over tighten it just yet. Let's do the other side in the same form and fashion. We're going to take our bottom bracket, our carriage bolt. We'll drop that carriage bolt through. We'll come over to our assembly. We'll start that carriage bolt. We'll take a You Got This spacer. We'll put it through. Now we'll lock it together with the second wing nut. What's nice about the wing nuts is you can put different amounts of tension on the assembly. And what this allows is a stiffer tilt table or a looser tilt table, depending on your desire. Okay. I've got the tilt table well on its way to assembly. The next thing we're going to do is use our spacers and the screws to make sure that we can hold our piece in place. These are optional. There's a couple of things you can do here. You can add a piece of wood to make a bigger footprint, or you can use our spacers and screws and use this footprint. Either work fine. It's just your preference. Let me show you how to do this. Okay, we're going to just pre-chuck that screw right there on our drill. I'm going to take a pair of pliers and I'm going to hold that spacer in place. I'm going to open this up so I can get to those holes, and I'll just take the screw and the spacer and marry them together. And it's just that easy. Okay, now I'm going to do the other side in the same form and fashion. Okay guys, check it out. I have an extra washer, or I forgot to use it right here on the wing nut. I forgot to put that washer on, so I'm just going to take that off and I'll add that washer. That washer prevents wear and tear on top of that plastic. That plastic allows the steel ball to move like butter within the assembly. As you tighten down your wing nuts, put even amounts of pressure so it distributes it, and it'll work well for you for years to come. Okay, here's our bottom assembly spacer and our bottom assembly. This gives it rigidity that way, so we're going to line those holes up when we screw it to our table. So if this is where we wanted it in our shop and we wanted to screw this down to our table, I could just simply screw it right into place. I got my tilt table assembled. That was fun, right? I feel like a machinist. I'm going to show you how it works. Here's my medium density fiberboard. You can use anything large and cumbersome, something that you may not be able to hold in place for a long time, and now my tilt table will hold it for me. I can tilt this in any direction that I'd like. It's nice and stable, it doesn't require a lot of muscles, and I don't get fatigued in long tilts. I could let everything drain and move. I could bring it back, I could come my direction, I could go your direction. It's a versatile tool designed to make it easy for you to make large art pieces, countertops, tabletops, desktops, and more with ease. Okay, let me show you one more bonus that you will love using your tilt table at home. We designed the tilt table with ease of use in mind. We don't want your tilt table to stay tilted when you're ready for it to be flat. You can use a spray can as a shim that's readily available right there in your studio, your shop, or your workspace. All I'm going to do is use this spray can to go ahead and get that stabilized so nothing will fall. If I do the four corners, we're nice and stable like a tilt table. Woo! Have you seen our tilt table in use? We love this thing. Guys, we hope you enjoy your tilt table. Do us a favor. Let us know how it works out for you. Take some video of how you assemble it and show us your first test drive and how you love it. Let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you on the next video. Remember, from Stone Coat Countertops, you got this!